Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. Sorry about yesterday. Felt very, very ill. Wanting to be right as rain for you for the next episode. And here we are. Got two games for you today. Plus, we've brought in another loan signing. And I found out just how much debt the club is in. So we have played a game in between the last episode and this one. And that was against Würzburg. And it was a 2-0 win. Felix Weber and Jean-Manuel Mbom in the 92nd minute with a 2-0 win. And it keeps us third in the German third division, as you can see here. Karlsruhe and Kaiserslautern are above us in the league. One on goal difference. One haven't lost a game or haven't won all their games in the league so far. So yeah, we're going okay in the league as we speak. We've got Uerdingen in today's first game, and they are just above the relegation zone. So hopefully a good 3 points there. And then we've got Lotte as well. Lotte mid-table, I think. Yeah, just below us in 6th. So two winnable games, I feel, with the squad that we've got. As I said, we have made a loan signing. And that loan signing is Julian Justvan, and he is on loan from Wolfsburg. He's going to be this left winger here. Great crossing, great dribbling, good acceleration and pace, which is what you need on the wing. Good first touch, good technique. So yeah, good work rate as well. So he will be a brilliant little loan signing. 20 years old, 2.5-star current ability, up to a 4.5-star potential ability. So yeah, hopefully he will be good. He has played one game for us, 6.6 on that left-hand side, but not to worry in his first game anyway. So Julian Justvan is the final signing that we've made. Don't think we'll make any more unless someone goes out. And at the minute, no one's really wanted in our squad in the third division. So that is the final transfer that we're going to make. I don't think we'll need any more anyway. And as I said, I finally found out how much debt the club is actually in. I had a notice on the inbox saying we're starting to repay some debt, and went into the debts and loans. And as you can see, the club is in masses of debt. So we've got a gift loan of 1.8 million, which we're currently paying back. I think, yeah, we are currently paying that back as we speak. And then this one here, a £54 million debt that will only start being repaid when we've established in the top division. So yeah, that's going to be fun when we get to the Bundesliga. So that'll be 450k per month, and the little one will be 15k per month. So that's how much debt we're in. I don't think we're going to be having too much money with regards to transfer income and stuff like that in the foreseeable future. So it's going to be a very, very long-term save is this one. So yeah, I was a little bit shocked about just how much debt the club was in. So let's get into our first game. This is going to be the first team that goes up against Uerdingen. We've got Bonham in goal, Egbo, Weber, Malsberger and Steinhardt are the back. Karger, Moll, Lacazette and Helmbrecht comes in for Lex, because Lex picked up a little bit of a knock. Hasn't made the full recovery, so just going to start him on the bench. And then Mulders and Grimaldi are up top. Away from home, so we're going to start on balance rather than positive. I felt against our first away game against Kotzberg, we probably started too adventurous. So going to start on balance and just see how that plays out. Rest of the tactics stay exactly the same. Let's get into it. Before we get into the game, as always, little card in the top right hand corner with the playlist. So if you have missed anything, by all means, go back and watch, and then come back. And as always, stick a like on it if you are enjoying, and subscribe if you're new. We're in a 4-4-2. They're in a 4-2-3-1 with two defensive midfielders going to the dressing room, and we are going to passionately say I expect a win today because we're in really, really good form, and they are just above the relegation zone. So I'm hoping the positive team talk will go out there and do the business for us. First highlight goes to us. Steinhardt down to Grimaldi. Back out to Steinhardt on the left-hand side. Lacazette, a little bit of space to go into. Goes for goal and shoots just wide. Good opening for us there with Lacazette just on the 18-yard mark. And again, Steinhardt into Moll. Moll switching that ball to Egbo. Can he get the ball down the line to Heimbright? Yes, he can. Whips the ball in and can't find a man in blue. But Weber is going to pick up that ball. Egbo into Moll. Back to Egbo. Keeping the ball really nicely here. Can Moll find a ball out wide? No, he has to go back to Malsberger, and keeping the ball really well here are Munich and Steinhardt. We're playing nice little neat triangles, but they are forcing us back with a little bit of a press, but we keep the ball. Lacazette finds the ball out to Karga on that left-hand side, gets the ball in. Molders is there. Molders shoots and scores. Lovely header from Sasha Molders. Second goal of the season for him. Assist from Nico Karga. We've brought in a rival left winger, and he's just showing me that actually I'm still here, boss. I'm still wanting that place in the team. And Molders gets above his defender. Lovely header down. 1-0 to Munich. Karga on the left-hand side. Can he set Grimaldi away? No, he's going to get stopped a little bit by their midfielder, but Steinhardt on that overlap goes back to Karga. He's driving inside. Lacazette on the edge goes for shot again, and he needs to get at least one of those on target. He's had 2 already in this game, and the only thing is he's staying open. He's staying available for the ball to come into that middle of midfield, but we're playing well. We're top of the league as it stands. Half an hour gone, and it's the first attack for Udegrin, and Olga gets tackled, and now we set the Grimaldi down that left hand side, and he's got a player there just on his back, but we find Molders at the back post. He shoots again, and that's the 3rd goal of the season for Sasha Molders. He's in a good vein of form at the minute. 3 goals at the start of the season. 2-0 now. Grimaldi does really well against March, and he just holds the ball, waits for his strike partner. Molders peels off at the back post, shoots near post, and that's 2-0 lead for Munich. Malsberger with the ball at his feet, but gets picked off by the I think attacking midfielder there, and they go all the way down to Volath, and Lichter over the top to Agnar goes for goal, and he shoots near post, and he gets it in. Staffan Agner beats Bonham at the near post, and it's 2-1 now. I thought it was an L, but it's actually an I. Volath gets the ball out, and they knot it down really well. Dorda, lovely ball over the top. Agnar then gets the shot away. Bonham should really push that round the post. Stiffer hands, stiffer wrist needed, but can't do enough there. And it's 2-1. But we come back straight after their goal. Mersberger with a header from a Steinhardt free kick, and it's just wide. Steinhardt free kick goes for goal, and he's already scored 1 this season already. And Moll recycles this ball, goes back to Helmbright, and Moll again with Malsberger on that left hand side into Lacazette. And Moll's just playing that deep line playmaker role, and Helmbright on this right hand side. Weber out to Egbo, and we're going to play the ball, trying to find the ball over the top, and we get the ball back through a little bit of luck, because they should have really taken that and played it down. Karga driving into the middle, and Volath is there to put the ball round for a corner. And it does see us through to half time. Stefan Agner getting the goal for them on the 35th minute, but we went 2-0 up. Sasha Molders on the 16th and 33rd minute, but 2-1 lead going into half time keeps us at the minute top of the table. I think Kaiserslautern actually losing 2-0, so it's going to be a really tight season this season, in this first season in the 3rd division. Who's that? 6.5. So both wing backs not having the best of games. Just going to the team talk. Keep it calm. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. And then passionately say you weren't that bad. Go out there and improve. Got a lot of faith in this team. And let's start the second half. 20 minutes to go. We've brought Viga, Lex and Mbom on, and say they're like-for-like changes. Hopefully it shouldn't cause us too many issues. Karga now, first highlight of the second half, out to Mbom, and Lex on that right hand side whips the ball in. Grimaldi's there, and he heads it just over. Grimaldi not got off to a great start in front of goal at the minute. He's probably the only one of the 3 or 4 strikers that we've got that hasn't scored. Grimaldi whipping that ball into Molders. Can he get his hat-trick? No, he can't, and Volath does really well to keep that out, and those changes seem to have made us a little bit more potent in attack. Viga coming on for Egbo, and Lacazette with Mbom, and Lex with Helmbright. 5 minutes to go. Time has really ticked away in this second half, and all the highlights have come to us really. 1860 Munich, but it could be one for Udengren, and Biester is through the back line, goes for goal, and Bonham does really well in pushing that over the bar. 5 minutes to go, corner to Udengren, and they get the ball in, and Bonham does really well coming out and claiming that pretty comfortably. 2 minutes of added time, and highlight for Munich. Moll at the back with Mersberger, and we're keeping the ball, but they're pressing really, really hard, and we have to go all the way back to Bonham, and he just keeps that in. A bit of a loose pass from Moll there. Malsberger goes along to Molders, but he knocks it down to Lex on that right hand side, and he's just going to drive down that wing, and goes back to Viga. Viga. Viga now gets the ball into Moulders. Can he flick it on to Lex? Yes, he can. Lex gets on it. Tries to whip the ball in, but cannons off the defender all the way back to Melsberger at the back for us. Karga driving inside on that right foot because he's not naturally left-footed, so he's going to drive in sometimes, and that's a good save by their keeper. Steinhardt is going to whip this ball in. First 1 minute left, and Bomb gets there at the near post, and a good save by Volaf. And we're coming down to the final 50 seconds, and Beister with a lovely ball over the top by the goalkeeper. 3 defenders back there. Get the block underway, and we're going to go defensive. We're going to go defensive for the final 20 seconds or so. Don't want to lose this 2-1 lead. Been a really good game for us. 17 shots, 10 on target, only 6 long shots in all that. So, and 61% possession. Kept hold of the ball. 2-1 to Munich. Really good win. And Moulders with an 8.8 a man of the match performance. And we go again against Lotte in the next game. And I'll see you when we get there. Here we go then, second versus third in the league already. So already big game at the start of the season, even though we're only 4 matches in. Team stays roughly the same. The only changes, we brought Mbom in for Lacazette and we brought Lex in for Helmbrecht. The rest of the team remains exactly the same. And because we're at home, we're just going to switch that up to positive. Let's submit that team and go for another win. Lined up with a 4-4-2 themselves, so it's who is going to get the better of their system. We're in the blue and white. They're going to be, I think, in the red and white. And let's get out there and see if we can secure 3 more points. Piosek goes for a goal, and Bonham has to turn that round for a corner from their free kick. A really good free kick, actually, dipping right at the end. And it's going to be the number 10. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Whipping that ball in, and Weber gets that ball out. Piosek into Karwina, and that is 1-0 to Lotte after 5 minutes. And Karwina does put that in to give us the deficit. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Their winger tries to whip it in, or he does whip it in. Piosek gets the ball out to Karwina straight away. Bonham should be doing better. He kind of fluffed that a little bit, and it's 1-0 to Lotte. Steinhardt, 20 minutes on the clock, and gets the ball down to Karga, and Karga's going to drive inside and bomb. Started him instead of Lacazette. Out to Steinhardt, and Steinhardt gets the ball into Moulders. Moulders goes for goal. Moulders shoots. That's a lovely goal. Brought it into his onto his chest. Turned the defender. 4th goal of the season for Sasha Moulders. And let's see this in 3D. And bomb gets the ball out to Steinhardt, who then just dinks this ball into Moulders, gets the ball under control, turns his man, and what a hit that is. Bottom left hand corner, we're back in it. That sees us through to half time, even on the shots, but they've had a lot more possession, 62% possession for them, and yeah, something we need to look at in the analysis, definitely. But 1 apiece, not too bad. Moulders coming through, 4th goal of the season for him. Going to get into the dressing room and just say assertively, I'm not happy with the performance out there. Go out there and produce a better second half. I say we've got people on the bench that can come on and do a job if we need them to. Steinhardt with a free kick, going to whip that ball in into Malsberg, and he heads it home. Lovely goal from the captain, Jan Malsberger. Gets his 1st goal of the season. Lovely assist from Philip Steinhardt from very deep, and it's he just loses his man, gets above him, and it's 2-1. 10 minutes into the second half, and we're taking the lead. 25 minutes ago, we're going to make some changes. People not playing well. Cottrell's going to come on. We're going to switch him up to a poacher as we normally do. We're going to bring Bomb off for Lacazette, and we are going to bring Karga off for Justvan. He's going to go on that left hand side, natural left footer, hopefully get down the wing and whip some balls in. Final 20 minutes. Final 30 seconds on the clock, but it is going to be a highlight for Lotte, and Langlitz is going to go down that right hand side, but we're going to get out there, and that's a poor cross from the right winger, and we're just going to see time out now, and there it is. Full time's gone. Munich 2, Lotte 1. Moulders on the 23rd minute, and Malsberg 10 minutes into the second half gets us that narrow 2-1 win. Karwina scoring after 5 minutes. Moulders again, another 8.3. He's going to be key for us this season. People that aren't producing at the minute. Some of the midfielders not really producing. 6.6s, 6.9s, 6.5s. Grimaldi 6.5 as well. So really going to have to look at trying to get those guys into the game a little bit more. Passionately say, well done lads. That was a good win for us in this episode. 2 wins from this episode. Great to see. And we are going to be back for that Kaiserslautern game. We're going to do Kaiserslautern and Munster at the end of September. So we're going to play what's that, 5 games in between. We'll bring you all of the stuff, what goes on in those games as well. We've got a cup game in there as well against Bochum, who are a league above us. So that'll be really good test to see this tactic, how good it is against the higher leagues, and also how good their players are compared to our own. We find ourselves joint first, or in second place on goal difference on 13 points. Mulder's 4 goals this season, second in the goal chart. But we will be back, as I said, against Kaiserslautern and Munster. That's it for this episode. As I said earlier, if you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're nearly at 600 subscribers. That seems mad because we were closing in on 500 when the Man United save started. So closing on 600, which is absolutely phenomenal. Remember, tick that little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, we bring you Kaiserslautern and Munster. We carry on our league form. I'll see you soon.